Welcome to Cleveland Browns Stadium and to Dog Pound, as we have an excellent game on tap between Baltimore and Cleveland. Let's take you now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth, who are getting set for the kickoff.
With a forecast calling for icy conditions, we'll see if the weather has an impact on this one. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth here, and this game is now underway. Chris, we're just at mid-season. So far, we've seen some very good football.
Yeah, I agree, Tom. And really the amazing thing is that we're only halfway through this thing. We've seen some injuries, some upsets, some great games, and we still have half a season to go.
They'll set up shop at the 30. 1st and 10. McGahee on the give. Tackled at the 35. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. I formation here. Little handoff. Cuts back and he's dropped. A couple of yards there.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
There's a play fake. Throws it short, and he catches it. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. They line up at the 37. Cribbs back deep to return. Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. And they make the fair catch. They'll start this drive at the 15. The Browns with 4 receivers. Anderson on 1st down, looking for a receiver. Catch is made, and they get him around the 26-yard line. The defense was coming with a heat on that play.
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
And they're coming after him, and it's caught. Brought down around the 36-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the 1st down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this 1st down.
Drop behind the lines. Nice job by the defensive end to get in there and get the tackle for the loss.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
He's dropped right around the 44-yard line. A decent pickup on the pass play.
Yeah, and that's frustrating for a defense. They had good coverage on the play. The receiver just found a way to catch that one.
Anderson is lined up under center. 3-wide formation. He'll get the call again. And they get him at the 49-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 49.
Let's go. Get off, baby, get off. Double left.
Looks to pass. Short throw to the left. Tackled at the 49-yard line. And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give them that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
Rifles it out there. Still good on the drive. He gunned that one in there for the 1st down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
And it's picked off. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Nice play fake. Flag on the play. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Holding. Offense. The penalty is declined.
We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 7-yard line. Flacco comes to the line under center. I formation behind him. The pocket is collapsing. Steps out at the 11. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Short throw to the right. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 31. Nickel back in this time. Flacco is looking to stay perfect on this drive. It's there for the catch. And they get him at about the 37-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Brought down at the 38. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down. They're packed in tight on the line. Hands it off. And it looks short from up here. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
He gets it away. It'll go out at the 38. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Lewis off the right side. He's brought down at the 40. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 40. Cleveland comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back to pass. He rolls out to the right. He's there for the catch. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That one goes for a loss of 7.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
Completed. Tackled at the 46-yard line. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Goes out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. 6-yard pickup. That'll bring up 2nd down. He drops back to pass. Scans the field. Comes down with it. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. McGahee picks up around 7 or so with that catch. Good enough for a 1st down.
It may be time now for this defense to start thinking about attacking a little more and bringing some pressure on the receiver. You can't keep giving up those short, quick throws.
That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
From their own 48-yard line. Baltimore sets up in the I. Baltimore sends a man in motion to the left. Flacco hasn't missed yet. Looks for a man open. Brings it in. Loose football. Scooped up by one of the corners. And the defense comes up with a big play there.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
He drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Brings this one in. He's tackled at about the 33-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Lewis gets 3 yards on the play. They line up in a one-back set. Another run. Fights forward to about the 29. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. They line up at the 29. Only one man back. Anderson drops to throw. Passes to his left. A nasty hit at the 32-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. Punts it. And this one will go for a touchback. The offense will start at the 20. Baltimore is going with the offset eye backfield. McGahee on the inside handoff. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. They go with a run, and that'll be a gain of 9. Short yardage situation here, 2nd and a yard. Baltimore lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. He throws it. Pass completed. He's dropped at about the 37-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
He's running out of time. The defender got to him just as he threw the ball.
And even though that one doesn't go down as a sack, that's one of those that the quarterback remembers and probably rushes him just a little bit on the next throw.
He lost yardage on the play. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
Back to pass. Rifles this one out to the middle. He's brought down at the 45. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. It's 4th down. Looks like they'll kick it away here. Cribbs will be the return man. Gets it away cleanly. And they make the fair catch. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The offense will take over at the 13. 1st down, 10 to go. Anderson sends a man in motion. Looking to throw. Gets the throw off. And it's intercepted by the backer. To the 10. They'll get in for the touchdown. What a huge turn of events on that one.
Not only was that a tremendous interception, but when he got the ball in his hand, he looked like he knew what to do with it. What a run.
Extra point is good. Baltimore up 7 points. Kicks it off. It's fielded at the 2. Still on his feet. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Throws a bullet, and it's picked. He got deep cleated. Terrible throw to the quarterback that time. It looks like he might have rushed it a bit.
You know, Tom, that's a good point because clearly the coverage dictated to not throw the ball to that side of the field. They simply had that one blanketed. He had to check that ball down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. 3 wide receiver. They'll give it off here. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. And he gets a yard on the run.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
They'll keep it on the ground again. And they get him at the 19-yard line. McGahee gains 8 yards on that play. It's 3rd down now, just about the length of the football away from the 1st down marker. They give it to the tailback. He's tackled around the 10-yard line. And that will definitely be enough for the first down.
The defense just couldn't find him on that play. I don't know if they were surprised or what, but that back became a little ghostly. He disappeared.
First down, 10 to go. Flacco is lined up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Hands it off. The defender gets him to the ground. They got little there. That'll bring up second down. They'll face second down and 10. 10 yards to the end zone. Baltimore goes with the ace set here. Nice play fake. Throws it short. Out of bounds, incomplete. They line up on the 10. The Ravens line up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Drops back. Fires it out. He's in for the score. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
And here's the extra point. Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it. It's fielded at the 2. Stiff arm. Drilled at the 28-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game was brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Offset I formation in the backfield. Throws off his back foot. Tipped it away. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Looks to pass. Short throw to the left. Tackled at the 34. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Zastadil is the punter. Gets the punt away. Figures fields it at the 29. He's dropped at the 37. And they take the field with one thing on their mind, another scoring drive. They'll start this drive at the 37. 3 wide receivers set. The Ravens motion to the right side. Looks to pass. Surveys the field. Gets the pass away. And he should have had that one. McGahee was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Flacco comes to the line under center. He has 2 tight ends. They give it to the tailback. And they get him at the 37. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Looking to throw. Looking for a receiver. It's completed. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
Another run. Tackled right around the 46-yard line. Didn't get much, and that will bring up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 47. Flacco lines up under center. 2 tight ends this time. Wilcox in motion. Short pass to his left. Brought down at the 43-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
They come out in the nickel. Back to pass. He throws right with the catch. And they get him at about the 33-yard line.
Come on, baby.
Personal foul, face mask. defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty, because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first down.
The pass rush gets there, and he's down. And that was a huge rush he was facing.
I'm not sure there was much he could do there. I'm not even sure he saw those guys coming. I tell you what, though, if they don't start doing a better job protecting up front, it's going to be a long day for this quarterback.
He steps out around the 29-yard line. 5-yard loss on that one.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
Flacco back to throw. Looking for an open man. Wembley knocks it away. They were unable to convert on 3rd and long, and you've got to think they'll go for 3 right now and kick the field goal.
Yeah, really nothing wrong with that pass. If it's not there, be safe with it. You know you got 3 points coming.
And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. At the 30. Dropped at the 33-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll go to work at the 33. Anderson is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. Defense closing in. Tackled at the 37. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
Pretty obvious passing situation here after the sack. 3rd down, 14 yards to go. Anderson drops to throw. Makes the reception. Brought down at the 45. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Lewis gets the ball. What a quick move. Excellent open field tackle. Lewis comes away with around 5 yards on the misdirection run. They line up at the 50. Lewis lines up as the deep back, I formation. Gets it off. And he dropped it. Edwards was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Cleveland sets up in the I. Throws while on the run. Winslow can't hang on. The intended receiver just got laid out.
Boy, that was a big hit. I'm not surprised at all he couldn't hold on to that one.
Zastudil is waiting for the snap. Punts it. Down in the end zone for a touchback. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score. The defense is in the nickel. He drops back to pass. Throws it short. And he catches it with no one around. 6-yard gain through the air on that play.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Hit hard at the 31. McGahee picks up just around 5 yards. That'll be good for the first. Flacco is under center. He has 2 tight ends. Setting up play action. They don't hook up. He was hurried on that one.
They brought the blitz that time. Didn't get there, but did throw off the timing of the play to get the incompletion.
Hands it off. He's brought down at the 33-yard line. They pick up 2 yards.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Dumps it out left. And they get him at the 39-yard line. Not much chance of converting that pass into a first down.
Nah, and that's really what the defense was hoping for there. They settle their defense behind the chains, allow you to catch the ball, come up and make the tackle. Perfectly executed that time by the defense.
They were forced to punt on their last drive. The offense will take over at the 20. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Lewis, the ball carrier. Brought down around the 22-yard line. Gain of 2.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Lewis lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That quarterback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
They just get enough for the first down.
That's just great offense right there. Anytime you have a 3rd and long situation and you can execute a play like that for a first down, that's impressive.
And the defender intercepts it. So they come up with another interception.
This is about the time where the quarterback comes walking off the field and one of his own defensive players will look at him and go, you want to try and throw one to our guys for once?
Drops back on first down. And the defense has a heavy rush. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. And Chris, that was just a phenomenal individual effort, in my opinion. Great job.
Yeah, it was almost like the defender read the play before the receiver did. He broke on the ball first.
First and 10. Ball on their own 22. Anderson lines up under center. 2 backs in the eye. First down, looking to throw. And he caught it. Tackle around the 40-yard line. He looked pretty confident that time on the throw.
Once again, we see the gunslinger mentality out of this quarterback. That wasn't a big hole, but his powerful arm got it in there.
He needs to make a decision. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Excellent poise under pressure on that pass play with the defense closing in.
Good vision shown by the quarterback on that play to find the open man. You could see him looking around, then checking it down late for a nice pickup.
There for the reception. What a shot!
There's just no question that Braylon Edwards has exploded on the scene the last couple of years. He is a big target and a big play receiver who really enjoys going up in traffic and making plays. And you better get him on the ground because he can break tackles and score in a hurry.
That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
2 minutes left in the half. They tackle him for a loss. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility. But if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
Looks for a man open. Brought down right around the 20-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that, and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
So the kicking team is on the field to try for 3 points. This will be a 36-yard try. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. Gathered at the 6. And he gets brought down hard. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. The offense will start at the 27. First and 10. He drops back to pass. Passes to his left. Out of bounds at the 30. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Throws the bullet to the left. He's dropped in the open field. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Looks to pass. Scans the field. And it's completed. And they get him right around the 36-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
First and 10. The Ravens go with the I formation. Drops back on first down. Throws it short. It's incomplete. Keep is the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in.
Second down.
The Ravens come out with the offset I. On the ground with a tailback. He's tackled around the 36-yard line. McGahee gains about a yard on the play. Baltimore comes out in the shotgun. Back to throw. Fires it over the middle. And he dropped him in the open field. They were able to complete the pass in the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
The defense is in the nickel. Anderson sends a man in motion. Drops back to pass. Goes through his read. He throws on the run. And the pass is knocked away. Hayden was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 36. Single set backfield. Drops back. Throws right. Tackled at the 49-yard line. From their own 49-yard line. I'm guessing he'll throw this one as far as he can and hope for a miracle. Looks down the field. Landry has the interception. And as we head to halftime, the score is 17-3. And here's the kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll give it off here. Brought down at the 32-yard line, and he picks up about 4. That brings up second down. The Browns line up with an offset I backfield. Lewis gets the ball left side. He's dropped around the 37-yard line. 5-yard gain, and so it'll be third down. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. He fakes it. He finds the tight end in open space. And they get him at the 50. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
He's dropped for a loss. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Looks left, throws. Oh, and he dropped it. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Back to throw. Fumble. Thomas grabs it on the ground. That was a fortunate bounce for the offense.
Every once in a while, you just have to have a little luck, and they're lucky to get that one back.
Baltimore is lined up. They look like they're sending the house after this punt. Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 34-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Flacco with the give. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. So a gain of about 1. That'll bring up second down from their own 36-yard line. The Ravens come out with the offset eye. Again with the carry. Brought down behind the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Looking to throw. The pass is away. Makes the catch. He's down the sideline. To the 20. To the 10. They'll score. Touchdown. He hauled in that long pass for a touchdown.
What are you going to do? How do you defend that? That's just perfectly executed between a hot quarterback and a pretty good receiver.
And here's the extra point. Up and good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Drilled at the 31. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Cleveland lines up in a shotgun set. They'll throw on first down, and they're coming after him. There for the catch. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Rockets it out. And he just got hammered. There was a defender right in his face that time.
But that's why you do all those concentration drills as a receiver. You know you're going to catch it in a crowd, and as we always say, you're going to get hit anyway, you might as well catch it.
And the defense has a heavy rush. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
Rifles it left. It's picked. He took a shot at the 39-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Flacco will hand it off. Gains his way to the 46-yard line.
You know, Willis McGahee has really proven to be one of the top backs in the league, and I can't help but think back to that gruesome knee injury that he had in college, and so many people question whether or not he was ever going to be able to come back and play. Just a real testament to this man that he was able to overcome that injury and be such a factor in the NFL.
2 yards away here on second down. The Ravens go with the I formation. McGahee takes the give. Tackled at about the 33-yard line. That was a pretty nice run to get the first.
And when you can run the ball for first downs, it sets up the play action. Now look for this team to be able to mix it up, and that can be so tough on a defense.
McGahee gets the call. Brought down at the 34-yard line. Gain of less than a yard, and that will bring up second down. The Ravens line up with an offset eye backfield. Nice play fake. Makes the grab. And they get him at the 6. The wideout has nabbed 60 receptions on the season.
60 catches is a nice milestone. You have a receiver who clearly understands what this offense is about. Yes, he has the ability to go deep, but he also just keeps moving the chains.
Passes it out. Pass is complete. And he's out at the 3. He just couldn't make anything happen after bringing that one in.
And that play is really all about the closing speed on defense. They'll let you have the completion, but then they close quickly and make the play.
And he will lose yardage on the play. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Almost picked, and it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
And right down the middle. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. And here's the kick. Gathered at the 6. They get him at the 27. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. They'll set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. You gotta stay with it. Keep your eyes open.
Strong throw. At the 40, at the 30, to the 10. Touchdown. That pass just went for 6 points. What a play.
And that's really all about timing right there. When you have a big touchdown pass like that, you know it's perfectly executed and thrown right on time, and that was well done.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. And the point after is good. Kicks it off. Figures from the 9. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They line up in the I formation. Hit and drop behind the lines. Disappointing loss there for the offense.
There are just some guys in this league that you have to run away from, but the danger in that is you run away from him and he uses his speed to catch you from behind.
Drops the sure pick. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Looks to pass. Throws it short, and he catches it. Tackled at the 30. And that one was completed for a solid gain.
Solid gain, yes, but no first down on that play. So now it's going to bring up a decision on the part of the offense. Defensively, I think they executed that one exactly the way they wanted to.
He gets it away. Cribbs fields it at the 30. Brought down at the 41-yard line. They were able to put together a nice drive on their last possession. They'll be looking to make it 2 in a row on this drive. Out of the I formation. Anderson drops back. He throws right. He lost yardage on the play. He stopped short of the line on the play.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. Anderson calls for motion right. Anderson takes it back, flips it out short. He's dropped at the 45. He's put up some nice yardage, but it's got to be a little frustrating to have the kind of success that he's had and still be on the losing side of the scoreboard. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Throws on the run. Catch is made. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
They'll come out in the eye.
Hey, never quit, fellas. 18. 18. Turnover, team. Regular.
Back to pass. Dumps it out right. And it's caught. And they get him around the 44-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Watch the fake.
Drops back to pass. Still perfect on the drive. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Anderson is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Tackle right around the 22-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
Lewis gets it on a counter left. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
He hasn't missed a pass on this drive. That pass completion puts him over the 2,000-yard mark for the season.
And this quarterback's had a ton of support all along by his teammates. It's not that he hasn't contributed. Certainly he has, but this has truly been a team effort this year by this football team.
The snap, set down, the kick is up, and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Kicks it off. Figures from the 8. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. They'll go to work at the 33-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. Hands it off. He's hammered in the backfield, and he'll lose yards on the counter.
The counter is one of those calls that we're seeing less and less of in the National Football League for the reason you just saw, that penetration by a good defensive line or speed at the linebacker position can really shut that play down.
He's dropped at the 35. They'll gain 4 on that pass play.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Nickel package on defense. Flacco looking to pass. Looking for an open man. Is there for the catch. Brought down around the 38-yard line. It does go for a completion, but not quite what they needed for the first.
The intention of that play was to put the ball in the hands of a playmaker at receiver, allow him to make a move and pick up the first down. He was unable to do it, and that brings up 4th.
It's 4th down. The Ravens lining up to punt. Cribbs is the deep man awaiting the return. He gets it away. Makes the fair catch. This offense seems to have found its stride as they take the field again after their last 2 successful drives. Big set this time with 2 tight ends. Anderson back to pass. Sacked. They're going to need to tighten up their blocking, or this could turn out to be a very long game for the quarterback.
No kidding. I'd hate to be that quarterback right now. Clearly, this offense is having trouble recognizing the blitz, and even if they do recognize it, they can't block it.
He's brought down at the 23. Looks to be a good gain of 10 or so on the slant that time. From the gun, Anderson looking to throw. surveys the field. He's there for the catch. And they get him around the 36-yard line. Oh boy, that's a nice play on third down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on third down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
He's putting on a show out there. How's he doing it, Chris?
Well, one of the things I really like to watch with this guy is the way he goes through his progressions. He doesn't just get fixated on one receiver. He will go to the first guy, not there, go to the second, not there, go to the check down. That's what you like to see out of a quarterback.
Knocked out of bounds at the 25. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Hasn't missed yet on this drive. It'll be 1st and goal. The defense just didn't match up well on that play.
Yeah, tough to match up one-on-one in man coverage against that wide receiver. He's pretty good.
Anderson is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. And he makes it out to about the 5-yard line. Lewis comes away with 2 yards on the carry. They line it up at the 4-yard line. 2 tight end set. Throws it short. Completed. He's tackled just outside the goal line. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there. Well, there certainly was no mystery to that play. Just power offense against power defense, and the offense won the battle there.
They'll try to get within a field goal on this attempt. Up and good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Fielded at the 4. Hit and dropped at the 24-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Setting up play action. Comes down with it. Tackled right around the 40-yard line. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
They'll throw on 1st down. Scans the field. Can't stay in bounds. Incomplete pass. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one. Just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Flacco gives it up the middle. And they get him at the 46-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. 3rd down, 5 yards for the first. Ball at their own 46. Flacco comes to the line, 3-wide formation. Give to the tailback. He doesn't get back to the line. No chance there. That will be 4th down.
The defense was just all over that. I have to think offensively they were concerned that maybe they were going to get blitzed in that situation, try and pop one in there. But when you call a run and it fails, it looks bad in that spot.
And they make the fair catch. Offensively, this team can do no wrong. They're in a groove after 3 consecutive scoring drives. They line up in the I formation.
Let's go get it.
Up the middle. He's tackled right around the 16-yard line. Lewis gets about 4 yards on the play. It's 2nd down, 6 to go. Ball on their own 17. One-man backfield. Drops back. Not much time to throw. Brought down at the 31. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
On the ground with a tailback. He's brought down around the 34-yard line. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7 situation here. Ball on their own 34. Nice play fake. No connection this time. The quarterback put a little too much on that last pass.
We all know what a great arm this guy has. That time he showed it off a little too much.
The defense is in the dime.
Defense, get ready.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. Deflected and broken up. Trying to make something happen, or was that just a bad pass?
Not so much a bad pass as a bad decision. He saw the coverage there, simply had to go to the next receiver. He didn't make the right move.
Zastadil kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. Makes the fair catch. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They line up at the 20. They'll come out in the I. Drops back to pass. He didn't get his feet set as he threw. Knocked out of bounds at the 33. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And what's really impressed me has been his accuracy. He's been squeezing the ball into some tight situations all game. His accuracy has just been tremendous.
On the run, he throws it. And he made a great open field tackle. How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
Defense is getting pressure. He's dropped at the 45. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Sacked on the play. That was an unbelievable play to get the sack.
Phew, he might need a few minutes to clear the cobwebs out of his head after that one. That's the kind you go back into the huddle and you call a running play next just so you can get your head straight.
Flacco has completed every pass on this drive. Brings it in. And they get him at about the 39-yard line. With that last completion, the quarterback is now thrown for 2,500 yards on the season.
In talking to him yesterday, he really feels like this season turned around for him based on what happened in the offseason. He got a new strength and conditioning program. He feels he's much stronger, has better endurance, and it's really paid off this year.
Why would you make that pass when you've got the lead?
Don't ask me. He threw it. I have no idea which side of his brain was working on that one.
They hand it off. He's brought down at the 42. Lewis picks up about 4 yards on the play.
Good job.
Lewis, the lone back. Hands it off. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Lewis gains about 4 yards on the play. They stack the line of scrimmage here. We'll see which linemen are stronger. He's tackled at the 33-yard line, and that was a nice pickup to get the first.
You know, as a former wide receiver, I never liked running the football ever. I thought it should be banned from the game, but when you can run it like that, boy, it's sure easy to make those calls.
And they get him around the 33-yard line. They got little there. That brings up second down. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 33. Cleveland lines up in the offset eye this time. It's loose. Defense falls on it. That was a huge turnover.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and killed the drive, killed the momentum.
Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
There's a play fake. Short pass to his left. Steps out at the 36-yard line. A pickup of 4. That'll bring up third down. They're packed in tight on the line. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Dropped behind the line. Nowhere to go for the halfback. That's a loss of 1.
Nice job by the defense there. And now offensively, you have a chance to not only put yourself in position to score, but maybe run out the rest of the clock as well and end this thing on your own terms.
Gets it away cleanly. 2 minutes left in the ball game.
You know, I know they have a chance to tie it with a field goal here, but I think you have to keep firing in this situation. You have to try and go win the game, throw it down in the end zone. I know it's risky. I know you can blow the football game, but if you take it to overtime, you have no assurance whatsoever you'll even get the ball back.
They'll face 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 26. From the gun. Back to pass. Passes to his left. And it's knocked loose. And now the offense will be faced with a 3rd down situation. Passing situation for the offense here on 3rd and long.
Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Drops back with the pass. He leaps. It's caught. The 3rd down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough 3rd down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that 1st down.
He's brought down at the 38. And that will keep their hopes alive.
Yeah, but they've really got to start cranking it up now. Not only do they need the score, they need to do it in a hurry.
Anderson doesn't like what he sees. Drops back to pass. He throws it. Batted away. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
3 wide receivers on the field, the quarterback in the shotgun. He's under pressure. Throws it out. Tips it away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Anderson will look to pass. Dumps it out right. Brings this one in. Just about 3 yards there.
All right, Tom, I'm going way out on a limb here, and I'm predicting they go for it here. What do you think?
Lewis is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation. Pass completed. They tackle him for a loss.
Turns the ball over on downs.
Baltimore comes out looking to put this game away. Single back formation. Throws to the middle. And they get him at the 23. That is a big-time pass.
Yeah, especially considering that they have the lead, and now they really have the clock and the scoreboard on their side.
They give it to the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. And they will kneel down to try to run out the clock. That brings up 3rd and 10. Ball on the 23. And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
Regular. Watch the drop. Wake up, guys. Close up on the right. On the right.
They go with the kneel down.
They're just trying not to lose the game now. Be careful.
And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Ravens 27, the Browns 24.